Okay, so it's kind of late where I'm at, and I wanted to do a quick early impressions video of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which just came out not even 3 hours ago. Actually, that's according to when I'm recording this. But anyway, we'll start out by saying, I was, slightly surprised by the character customization. And that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it's not Dragon Age Inquisition levels of character detail. I mean, you get a few options for hair, get a few options for the voice. Even though your character, as far as I can tell, doesn't have a voice, he just grunts and things like that. But you can't choose like a different outfit. So whatever race you choose, you start with 5 races: the Frieza race, the Buu race, the human race or Earthlings, Piccolo's race, the Namekians, and the Saiyans. And they all come with like standard attire, and you can't really change that. The only thing you can do is change the color. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more variation there. But you can change like skin tone. I mean, literally, like, they have every color of the rainbow, and I did like that. That's something I was kind of worried about at first. So the character customization, it's not as detailed as I've seen in previous games, but it's workable. So then after you create your character, you go to this little area where you're talking to Trunks, and one of the first things I noticed was that like, there's no sense of direction. He sends you on this quest, but you don't really see where you have to go and who you have to talk to. And I was literally like running around like 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do next because there was really no direction. But I figured it out, and graphically speaking, the game is meant to look like an anime. So it's not meant to have photorealistic graphics. I knew that going in, so I'm not gonna rag on it for that. It looks good for what it's trying to do. I don't think it looks bad. So, but the art style might not appeal to everybody.
Here, just take a look at this.
So after we did like the first mission, we started the Saiyan saga, and that got, we saved Goku from Raditz, basically. So before I go into all of that, there's like this little zone that you're in. It's sort of like think of like the hub in Destiny, where all of the players sort of like concentrated into one area. But think of something like that, but you're in there by yourself with nothing but NPCs. Like, there are no other characters that you come in contact with that I can see so far in the game. And I even tried to do a little bit of PvP, get in a little bit of PvP action, and it says it's not available right now. I'm not sure if that's because I haven't progressed far enough in the game, or if that feature is not working right now in the game. I'm not sure. I would hope it's just that I haven't progressed far enough to do online PvP battles. So we're gonna have to see. So I'm not really liking that too much. I would think that's something that you can do right away, not something that you have to get to a certain point to be able to access first. But we'll see. But the most important thing about Dragon Ball Z is the combat system. The combat system takes some getting used to. Now, I haven't played a DBZ game since Budokai. I think one of the Budokai games in like 06, 07. So it's not difficult, but it does take some getting used to. It's Dragon Ball Z, so and it's not even too hard, I would say. So I mean, I haven't even seen an option to change the difficulty level. So far, like, I think it's a solid game. It's a fun game. I like it more when I'm able to actually do some PvPing. But as of right now, I don't have too many bad things to say about it. It's it's a game that, you know, first of all, doesn't sell the way that, you know, top 10 games sell. So they don't have the type of money and the type of resources to make the type of DBZ game that you may want. So you kind of just have to accept it for what it is. And I think the size was like 4 gigabytes, 4.1 gigabytes. I think the demo for Battlefield Hardline by itself was like 10.1 gigabytes, and that was just the demo. So you know the game is, there's just a lot that's not going to be in it. So I'm liking the combat. If I like the combat enough, I think it's gonna be a good game. Everything else is just gonna come with time. So those are my early impressions. I don't really have too many bad things to say about it. It's just some quirky things that I noticed. I would have liked it more if they would have had an area where you could see the other players, because since it is sort of like an MMO, kind of, I would have liked an area of sort of like a hub where everybody's running around together. But they don't have that, so you're kind of like isolated in this little zone by yourself. That's the only thing that kind of threw me off. That and not having sort of a sense of direction of where to go next. But once I got over that, that's not really an issue anyway. So yeah, those are my early impressions. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're gonna be seeing more Dragon Ball Xenoverse soon.